Hi, I'm Tyadronis with TestPilotRC.com, and this is the summary section of our review on the E-flite Yak 54 Carbon Z aircraft. This is a 3D aircraft designed by Kike Samanzini. This is the aircraft that actually made me a fan of Kike Samanzini. Let's start with the packaging on this aircraft. Not a big fan of the packaging. The picture on the front doesn't really do the aircraft justice. It's kind of taken from a flat angle. They needed to have the aircraft banking a little bit more, so you could really tell what size the aircraft is. I mean, it looks kind of squatty and small from that front picture. So there's also the back, where it recommends using an AR8000, even though it's a 4-channel aircraft. I might be able to see it because of the satellite on it, but this really isn't a long-range aircraft. 3D aircraft aren't. You fly it right over the runway, usually doing your tricks. So I don't really see the need for the satellite. I don't really see the need for the extra 4 channels. And besides that, the bind and fly, which is the one that this is directly out of, is only an AR600, which is a 6-channel receiver. So that seems a little bit off to me. The inside packaging, everything's packaged to protect it really, really well. I don't like a lot of tape and a lot of plastic, but hey, I'd rather have the aircraft intact, so I'll deal with that. Assembly is actually pretty easy. Just the 2 things that I'm not a fan of with E-flite. Number 1, their instructions are always convoluted and in the wrong order. But then the rudder, putting that on the aircraft, it's really difficult, and you really risk breaking the aircraft. So take your time, really look at how that thing fits together before you actually attempt it. I broke it on my first one. That really sucks to have to glue your plane together before you even get a chance to maiden it. Now let's go over to the flight. Absolutely 5 out of 5 aircraft. Love this thing to death. It's my favorite aircraft in my arsenal. I was absolutely giddy when I got it for Christmas. It has really unique Carbon Z construction, and what that essentially means is that the inside of the wings are hollowed out. They have kind of a grid in there that really mimics a balsa type construction, but it's completely molded out of foam. And then there are carbon fiber rods, and it's inlaid with plywood to really maximize the strength, but give you a lot of reduction in weight also. The wings flex not at all. I mean, there's 0 flex to these wings, and they fit in really tight. If you watch the assembly portion of the video, you see me really trying to get those wings in there, and that's great. That's exactly what you want on a 3D plane. You don't want anything loose. You don't want anything flopping around. You want it to be completely responsive. You want it to be a Ferrari, not a semi-truck. And this thing certainly is. From the moment you take it off, you feel the power of this thing with its 2-to-1 thrust to weight ratio. It shoots up into the air like a rocket. It flat spins unbelievably with the large control surfaces and the huge throws. It does amazingly quick snap rolls. It does loops so tight that you can hear the propeller cavitate. It is just an amazing aircraft. Total 5 out of 5. You have to have this thing if you're intermediate or advanced. If you're not, I recommend you try it on RealFlight 6.5. It doesn't come with it, but it is a free download from the Knife Edge forums over at RealFlight, and somebody has gone ahead and made it. But get the realistic mod, and then it flies exactly like the real thing. So I don't know the guy's name off the top of my head, but thank you to whoever went ahead and made that simulator. So again, 5 out of 5 aircraft. Great job, E-flite. Great job, Kike Samanzini. I really look forward to seeing some of your future designs. This is Tyadronis with TestPilotRC.com.